Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 5. So, as you can see, we're back in Black Chasm Outpost because I decided to, advance the main quest first, just to see, just in case it changes anything major in any kind of way. I mean, it will start our real mission, finally. And yeah, just in case it changes anything. I got transit papers from the mayor of New Harston. Yeah, with a little bit of a caveat. She takes the papers, she reads them, she hands them back to you. She looks ill. This is not what was agreed upon. We were supposed to send experienced soldiers, true campaigners, not... Yeah. She gestures vaguely toward you, I guess. You're in luck. The general is back. You know what? I was also wondering if we would be granted access to this upper tier that was mysteriously closed off before. And I'm guessing that's... yeah, that is literally the case now. The general is back. You need to go and speak with him. She points up to the west. He's on the upper tier. Go show the papers to him. I'm far out of my league now. He will have to deal with this error. What is the problem? I mean, do we have to ask? These papers are required by treaty for Empire soldiers to go on the hunt for Dorikas, but you're just not experienced enough to deal with them. Why would... Well, never mind. I know why those petty Avernite worms would do this to us, but you'll need to talk to the general. Right, fair enough. Let us do that. Go see the general. Will do. Do we get any new quests here? No. Maybe after we talk to the general? Probably not, though. That is now open. Right, obviously before we go and talk to the general, we're gonna look around what else there might be up here. Hello? Yeah, obviously not anything useful to us at this stage in the game. Although I guess we really, if we had just made a run for New Harston, well, I guess we would have had to deal with Dorikas. So at this point, ooh, hello there. Speed potion. Do you have those? Yes, you do. She has speed elixir. Yeah, sure. Seems fair. Shielding potion. Okay. At this stage in the game. But what was I trying to say? I have no idea. I guess to reach this point here, you would have... you necessarily have some amount of combat experience. I guess that's all I was trying to get at. 2, 3. So slightly more heavy, but we can use them. And they're a slight upgrade. We'll just exchange them. No one will ever know. Okay. Grand Audience Hall. Fancy. A tin helmet, technically sellable, so why not? Not just technically, it is sellable, of course, but... Oh. Inner chambers, top security, permission of the general required to enter. Are we going to enter? I mean, are we going to enter right now? This sitting room is for the entertainment of important visitors. Some of the Empire's finest furniture and decorations have been brought here at great expense to provide a pleasant environment. The heat and damp is already starting to ruin everything. Pity. Oh, you're... Wait. Yes, Manfred Redmark. Right. I was not expecting him to be in this back room here. Whoops. Let's take a look at the Grand Chamber first. The Empire understands well the importance of making a good impression on those they would intimidate and, when necessary, crush. Most of the fort isn't ready, but this hall is complete and ready to intimidate the cave dwellers. It doesn't appear to have been used yet. It's a little dusty and a little moldy, but when one of Avernum's allegedly important people comes here, this is where they will be brought first. Right. Yeah, I mean, why isn't he sitting on that throne? I suppose because he doesn't currently need to impress anyone. Okay. Hello, the Empress will be avenged. Yes, eventually. General Manfred. This is obviously the general. The insignia, the impeccable armor, the dervish escort, he is unmistakable. He is a man who takes great pains to have an impressive appearance. You aren't sure if he is powerful in battle. These days, military skill is in no way necessary to gain high rank in the Empire army. Point in case. Us four. But you do sense power radiating off of him. Well, I mean, not that we have a high rank, but we are members. And we were very, very incapable when we started out. Well, I mean, that's not really true. We were level 1, but we were capable of defending ourselves. Anyway, you do sense the power radiating off of him. He has powerful enchantments protecting him. Okay, well. He isn't waiting for you in the huge hall to the south. Instead, he's sitting in the relative comfort of the sitting room, reviewing some papers. He looks up at you. Ah, yes, he says, the newly important envoys. I'm General Manfred of the Red Mark line. I'm pleased to be able to see you before I am forced to return to the surface. I believe that you have some transit papers to show me. Indeed. I mean, does he already know about the complication, or... We'll see, I guess. He looks at the papers and nods. Only a slight flushing of his cheeks reveals how angry he is. So, some copper-plated mayor in the middle of nowhere decides to mess about with me? Tells me only the lowest of rank can hunt for Dorikas? Oh, I will make her pay for this. But for now, we must act quickly. Until I can arrange for you to be replaced, I see no harm in letting you scout out the nearer regions of the northern frontier. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we can do some scouting. And, you know, if and when we find where Dorikas is hiding, by then, hopefully you'll be able to send actually competent people, right? That's the plan. Sounds good to me. I have orders for you, and resources. For a short time, you can seem more important than you are. Oh, thanks. I mean, resources sounds good. What are my orders? You're going to enter the northern frontier. You will visit settlements, learn what you can of the travels of Dorikas, and clear the way as much as possible for the real scouts. But first, I will let you take advantage of the travel magic that has been created. Oh, okay. That's earlier than expected. You will need to learn how to use the travel pylons before you can enter the northern frontier. So, see, I guess for this reason alone, if nothing else, it was a good decision to advance the main quest up to this point, rather than, you know, doing more exploring first. Because that will probably come in handy. Anyway, yes, travel pylons. He removes a long, thin crystal from his pouch and hands it to you. This is a pylon. There is a pylon down below, near the steps up to this level. Place the crystal into it, and place your hand on the pylon. You will find yourself elsewhere. Once there, learn how to use the pylons, then return to me. Is it safe? The dervish snicker. The general laughs at you. It's experimental magic. It's never safe, but it is a resource I'm sure you will need. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm sure it's perfectly fine. You're returning to the surface soon? I hope so. There is much happening. Political maneuvering. Nothing that is your business. Except, I suppose, you will do better if you understand the stakes. There is a great competition to find Dorikas, you see. Competition? I mean, as far as I'm aware, we're the only 4 people hunting for him, so... okay. What are the stakes? I only say now that everyone knows. I only say now what everyone knows. Empress Prozag has no heir. She has been wounded by Dorikas. She will probably live, but she must die someday, and someone needs to succeed her. I do not doubt that Dorikas plans to have a hand in the succession. Others will need to develop great fame and resources to compete with him and with all the others. There is a race to find Dorikas? Oh yes, of course, he must die for the crime he has committed. But all of the generals want to be the one who finds him. Who want fame and glory, and the political strength that comes with it. And you want to be the one who finds him? Yes, and I believe I will. Whatever infamy the Red Mark clan has, we are smarter than those stuffed shirt generals searching other parts of Avernum. They are too scared of the wild, the unknown, to hunt Dorikas to the north. But that is why Dorikas has, I believe, fled here, and why I will find it. Okay, so for a moment there I was thinking that maybe we would be running into other Imperial search parties sent out from other parts of Avernum with their own set of papers. But, well, I guess maybe we will. We'll see. Your family is infamous? I mean, he seems to be related to Erica Redmark herself, so... I had a distant relative, an ancestor, who bore the name Redmark. She was a great wizard. I will not discuss it further. The name carries some power, some fear, but that is history. I will make my own way. Fair enough. You wish to be Emperor? General Redmark loses his patience. You presume too much. You know what you need to know. You have orders. Carry them out. Okay, but can we talk some more? Yes. Can I get more supplies? You did mention something. He sighs. You should talk to the quartermaster. However, I did set aside a certain item, a gift of value, to impress my agents with what is at stake here. Since you are what I have to work with, I will give it to you. He sends one of his dervishes to fetch the item. It's a beautiful polished steel shield. I was Hoping for a weapon, but a shield is fine, I guess. The dervish hands it to you. This is a loan, the general says. When I get permission to replace you from the Evernites, I want it back, in good condition. I mean, I can't really promise that it's not going to be used, you know, since we are definitely going to see combat. But sure. Also, we're obviously not getting replaced, so yeah, whatever. I'd like to know more about you. Do I? I guess we already know some things. Oh yes, let's stay up all night and discuss our adventures, our hopes, our dreams. Then at dawn we can polish each other's swords. How fun. He snorts. I'm not some private that you discuss dreams and lovers with in the barracks. I give you orders, you follow them. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Have you learned anything about why I was attacked when I arrived here? Well, I think it was clear. Captain Newsom was a dark side loyalist. A real shock. I don't know if that's supposed to be sarcasm. He always seemed so loyal, so trustworthy, but he was far from the only traitor to reveal himself recently. Have there been other attacks? There have. Dorikas. Once again, my cat is going a little bit crazy here. Not sure if you can hear that. There have. Dorikas had even more agents in other outposts of Avernum. They did quite a bit of damage, but they did not succeed in their goal. They slowed down the hunt for their master. They did not stop it. We killed most of them. Only a few escaped. Anything you can tell me about the ones who escaped? The ones who got away? The only ones of note were a rather effective mage, Incantatrix Ruth, and a dervish named Tholman. But it hardly concerns you. I hope to quickly end your travels in Avernum and replace you with better trained agents. Right. Yeah. Okay. Keep my eyes open for those. The steel shield? Ooh, blessed shield. Protection 12? 16 pounds though. Why? Why do they keep getting heavier and heavier? I mean, that's good. It's only 2 points more. And that's it. Just 2 points more armor. Is that really worth it? That puts me 3 pounds over encumbrance. The shield is already way too heavy for him to use, right? I mean, yeah, he's also just at the very edge of his encumbrance. Ah, oh, this is so annoying, having to deal with that. Hello there, vase. That's free for me to take. Yoink. Oh, what a fortunate little find there. Good that I noticed it. Yeah, I mean, we'll hold on to it. It's a loan, obviously. After all, we're not allowed to sell it or anything, even though it's somewhat valuable. I guess I'll probably keep investing in strength more because it seems necessary. And eventually, maybe I'll be able to actually use it. What? You find the stone pylon? Yes, I know. So I guess we do actually have to find the other pylons again. Or did we even find more than one? We definitely found one outside Harston. I don't really know where else we would have found one. Also, we've apparently been to this area before? Oh, the static fields. Yeah, of course. I remember the message about our hair standing on end. Or the air tasting like metal. Maybe both of those things. But I never approached the structure on the hill that was described. You step out of the arrival chamber and get a good look at the portal. It is quite similar to the one that brought you to Avernum. It's a pillar of swirling magical energy, held stable by a ring of huge glowing crystals. The power in it is remarkable. Being near it makes your skin burn and your mouth taste like iron. Being near it is very uncomfortable, and yet you suspect you will be expected to fling yourself into it soon. At least you have the comfort of a familiar face. Sergeant Sienna is standing between you and the portal. Really? How'd she get here? She waves. Well, I mean, obviously she got her by portal, most likely. She waves. She must have rushed here to greet you. Huh. Okay. Ask me for news. Arrival chamber. Gotcha. Let's say here. Northern portal. Do not approach without armor or safety gear. Please report all dimensional breaches to Portmaster. Yeah, as I said, perfectly safe, I'm sure. You meet Sergeant Sienna once again. She is standing in the shadow of the glowing portal, looking miserable. She shuffles from foot to foot, trying to ignore the tingling, itching feeling caused by the magical field. When she sees you, she smiles weakly. Welcome to my new home. I've been sent here to keep watch, and to help you. You should report back to me here frequently. You let me know what has been happening, and I'll do the same for you. She looks up at the portal and winces, and I hope someone finds Dorikas soon so I can so that I can get out of here. Right, so what exactly is your job here? My job is to stand here while the portal drives me mad. I'm to exchange information with you whenever you teleport back, and keep watch for any of Dorikas' infiltrators that might find a way to use the portal. It must be the worst job in Avernum, but it's what I expected. Is the portal bothering you? I mean, I expect so, yeah. Of course it is, but I have my own ways of dealing with it, until I go mad. They think that Dorikas might be able to use the portal? Anything is possible with someone like Dorikas, but do they really think it's possible? I doubt it. They just want to give me the worst job. It's always been that way. I mean, you're not the only person working here, so, you know. What do you mean? She shakes her head. Don't want to talk about it. Okay, fair enough. Any news to report? Nothing yet. Nothing we don't know already. Dorikas' infiltrators have caused problems in all 3 outposts. We're trying to determine the extent of the damage. From what we are hearing, though, you were lucky to live. Lucky how? Captain Newsom killed everyone else in the basement before he made a serious attempt to kill you. Our brave soldiers were able to wound him during the battle. Newsom was weakened enough that you could take him down. Yeah, I suppose that's true. That was your lucky break. You probably won't get another. When Dorikas tries to kill you again, and he will, be ready. Right. I need to learn how to use the portal. The sergeant has a hard time hearing you over the buzz of the portal, so she leans close. You can smell the mushroom wine on her breath. She has found her own way to deal with the magic energy in the air. Well, she wasn't doing that before. You need to talk to the portmaster. She points at the western corridor. He's down there. Then the portal can always bring you back to me. You'll be stationed here? Of course, until they find somewhere worse to put me. General Redmark says that it doesn't matter. The portmaster will teach me how to use the portal. That is the idea. Then, no matter where you are in the northern frontier, you can return back to us, unless something goes wrong and you get stranded somewhere and starve. Her current posting seems to be making her bitter. Yeah, you think? Okay. Yeah, I mean, using the portal should be pretty straightforward. Let's look around here a little bit. Okay, we're actually free to leave the normal way too. Which wouldn't be so bad, because I'm actually supposed to be exploring this way, but I was planning to go... I'm still planning to go check out those undead, and of course also the Aranea that's probably in that place underground that we found. Oh, hi there. Sure, we can have another curing potion. Yeah, so I'll be going there first. Some stuff, nothing I need though this time around. Yoink. Actually, tools are worth 20. I mean, don't mind if I do. So I'm kind of poor right now. Waiting anyway. Please be patient and do not approach the portal until your name is called. Right. Portal guard. Hello. Okay, there's a downstairs here as well. Oh, actually, I didn't see that there was a staircase. I only saw the corner and thought it was some sort of box or something. Hello, Portmaster. And a book. Hold on. This is a huge leather-bound tome. The cover bears the words Portal Control Incantations. You flip through it, trying to find something useful. Alas, the book bears powerful protective magic, no doubt to keep amateurish magicians from learning something that could cause harm. Looking at the words dance around on the page gives you a headache. You close the book. Okay. Didn't actually cause any damage, though. Portmaster Pyrrho. This Evernight is a very sad sight. An Evernight? Interesting. He is a sunken, portly man with white, stringy hair and flaking skin. He is a true testimonial to why one should not live his life in powerful magical fields. When you entered, he was writing complex magical formulae, probably concerning workings of the portal, on a piece of paper. He sets down the pen and smiles with thin, wry lips. My assistant is here. Come in, come in. I'm Portmaster Pyrrho. It is great that you are here, Empire soldier or not. Wait, I'm here to assist you? Yes, that is the deal. The portal is complete. Explorers have built the pylons. All that is required is to place crystals and attune them. Thus I have been able to make a fortunate bargain with the Empire. And that is? You need to use the portal. We need someone to place crystals in the pylons to attune them. Once that is done, the portal will connect to the remote lands of the northern frontier with the rest of Avernum. I see. Why can't the Evernights do that? I mean, they could. Because the only people who want to enter the frontier are treasure hunters. They don't want to worry about putting this crystal in that pylon. No sense of public virtue. I'm under orders to help you. Good. Take this. He takes a satchel out of his desk and hands it to you. You look inside. It's full of blue crystal shards. Each is about 6 inches long. You have attuned the pylon in your Empire outpost. Find pylons in the northern frontier and attune them. Then touch them to return here. Once here, you can use the portal to travel to any pylon you've already reached. Where are the pylons? Where the explorers placed them. I hope that they were sane and placed them near settlements. At any rate, that is where you should look first. Anything else I should know? Like, I mean, how many are there total and that kind of thing? I don't think so. Just hold on to the satchel and watch for pylons. And if there is anything else you want to know, feel free to ask. How long have you been working with these portals? Well, too long, apparently. Oh my, maybe 50 years. Since I spent my apprenticeship developing the portal in the Tower of Magi. 50 years? He's far older than he looks. Perhaps living near so much magic has its advantages. Before I came here, I maintained the surface portal in southwest Avernum. Such troubles. Where is the Tower of Magi? Oh, it's gone. It exploded. Mishap with the portal. Not my fault. It's been rebuilt in a more modest, portal-free form. Okay. Will we actually be reaching that? I don't know if that's really within the scope of this game's limited game world. Seems to only contain a fraction of the map of previous games, which is probably not a bad idea to have things more condensed. What troubles did you have at the other portal? Sabotage. It stopped working during the time of Shades when so many other things went wrong, but it all got fixed eventually, and I got sent here to bring a new portal online. The time of Shades? He shakes his head. I prefer not to think of it. It was a dark time for Avernum. Is everything working properly now? Mostly, but there are always problems. The magical energy of the portal tends to attract shades, or create them. I'm never sure. Anyway, I sometimes need to send guards into the basement to clear out the vermin. That reminds me, there is an infestation now in the cave directly below the portal. I'll make sure the gate is open for you. If you get a moment and clear them out, I can reward you. Sure. Always happy to do a quest. Why aren't there more people here? The portal is completed. The work is done, so the workers have left. When the pylons are attuned, people and goods will flow in and out. Also, being near the portal irritates people greatly. Right. I've noticed. Oh, portal shades. Well, I mean, might as well. I hope it's not going to distract me for too long from what I was actually planning to do. Also, hold on. Alright, where were we? About to drive out some portal shades. Hopefully they're not too tough. Probably not. Because you're expected to be here pretty early. You're now underneath the portal. It is, if anything, worse than being near it. You feel confused and faint, and it's hard to focus on what you're doing. Oh, I know all about that. Your skin itches. Yep, that too. Even where it is covered by armor. You don't see anyone down here. You are surprised. Am I? Should I be? No? Portal wisp. Not looking very wisp-like there. Hello? 19 health? That's not a whole lot. Which is good, of course. Can we reach you? I have absolutely no idea. Actually, probably, though. Right, yeah, straight line. Easy. And fireball. Oh, wait, you're stronger. Oh, that's a portal shade. I see. They're wisps and shades. Well, wisps and a shade. Are you undead, though? I mean, technically not, but maybe? Okay, it does count as undead. You keep tanking it? Wow. Total terror. So don't attack the shade in melee. I know that now. Ah, crap. What? Portal... Wait, what? Rasluka is cursed. I guess the shade did that. Wonderful. Oh, come on. Dang it. No! Yeah, she's running now. Okay, fireball. I guess acid would have worked. But we can also just go ahead and maybe kill it? Good, okay. Yeah, I mean, Rasluka is gonna be running around like a headless chicken for a while. Oh, didn't even finish off that wisp. There we go. Was it only that one shade that we needed to deal with? I mean, this is the main room. Yeah, looks like. Okay. That was not so bad then. It was kind of nasty, but we didn't take a lot of damage actually. What am I looking for? Ah, things like this. Well, we already have our scissors that we need. I don't see any items, but it is quite dark here. I guess I could use a light source, but it seems like a waste for such a small place. We do have another piercing crystal. Not sure if it's worth it, but then again, I mean, if I have one and there is a barrier, might as well, right? Shining silver band. +7 cold resistance? Really? Not worth it. Stun resistance? Yeah, that seems more useful for the tank. Cold resistance 15. See, that's a good ring. Plus armor as well. I mean, you can... You know what? Lizard, you can have the cold resistance. That makes more sense. Also, you know, I wanted to actually give him an upgrade before, you know, everyone else, literally everyone else in the party. Just for once. Just so he doesn't constantly complain about being, you know, left out. Okay, well, that was easy enough. I got rid of the shades for you, the one shade, and the minor wisps that really weren't even much of a bother. Podmaster Pyrrha is pleased. Ah, good, good. Not your ordinary vermin, is it? Such odd things happen when much magic is present. He points to the book in the corner. The book of incantations used to control the portal. I can't understand it, but you might. Yeah, well, I already tried. If you flip through it, I suspect you will find that some of it is comprehensible. Please be sure to check in with me later. I may have another infestation to clear out. Really? Any more shades to kill now? Not yet. Okay. Well, I like the idea that we are supposed to be returning here from time to time. And, you know, maybe getting more missions from Sienna and from him as well. So what do we get out of this book if I could actually click on it? Oh. Summon Shade. I suppose that makes sense. But, yeah. Well, we have that for what it's worth. Where did this lead? Oh, right. There was this other section. Almost forgot about that. Some blankets. Oh. What is this? Bolts of cloth. I'll take it. Pretty valuable. Where does this connect to? Oh, wait. A goblin. This is southeast-ish of New Harston, right? Definitely east. And a little bit south. Hold on. So this might actually connect to that Goblin Fortress run by the giant for some reason. Steel shield. Whoa. Just lying around like that? I mean, it's really too heavy for anyone to realistically use. So, we'll just sell it. That was inside this... No, it was not. Thanks for the piercing crystal. Good thing I double checked. Okay, some really good stuff down here. It's also quite dark. There might be buttons that are very hard to see. I don't see any though. Maybe not. Okay, what is this place all about? The other one not coming? I guess not. Okay, now there's a bunch of them. How does our icy rain work? Exactly. Strikes all foes in a small area with a damaging rain of ice. Do we see... Oh, we do see the area. Is that... I don't remember if we had a targeting indicator like this in the previous game. That might be new. Satisfying, even though we somehow missed one of them. It is also very expensive, of course. Not worth using against a minor threat like these. I also never used his smite, so... 33 damage, okay. Oh, hey, you're a boss monster. Did not even realize. Oh, you're fatigued. You hasted yourself. Let's use some acid. Shoot you. Now we can use an aim shot. Oh, you're some sort of mage, apparently. Bit surprising, and now you're gonna die from... Oh, you're... Wait, are you actually... I guess he maybe resisted acid? I can't tell. They're naturally green, so... you know what? There. It's always satisfying to just have them die from the damage over time. I don't know why. But there was no reason to risk it. Risk taking another hit. Okay, we'll sell that. Sandals, no thank you. Did he drop anything? Not quite sure where he died, but maybe one of these items is what he dropped. Do you guys have shields? Yes, you do. Okay. Another healing potion. You're back up to 4. You used quite a few in that one fight against the Black-White, I think. When he was the only one not charmed. Northern Avernum. Okay. Iron shield. Fine leather helmet. Ooh, protection of 3%. So as good as the tin helmet, but much lighter. Oh, wait. With that we can actually use the shield, can't we? Wow. Okay. Guess I'm still holding on to the steel shield, because we might find another helmet that's better, but not as light. It's pretty neat find, though. What are you? A Sentinel Golem? Hello? What's up with this? The statue in the middle of this room stands upright, completely motionless. However, since there are dead goblins on the floor around it, and blood on its hands, you suspect that it is enchanted. There are lines of runes on its chest and large gemstones in its eye sockets. Oh. Well, Sentinel Golem, when you get close to the statue, it slowly turns to you. Tiny flickers of light appear within the gemstone eyes. You hear a voice coming through it, although its mouth doesn't move. I guard the portal rear access. Display your authorization. Withdraw or suffer. Okay, portal rear access makes sense, but what doesn't make sense is the goblins in between here and the fortress, the portal. How'd they get in there? Oh, the portal. What portal? Well, assuming that we're actually coming from the other side somehow. It doesn't respond. Well, I'm allowed to use the portal. And I show the satchel of crystals. Is it going to be impressed? The golem is silent for a long minute. It doesn't move. Computing. Please hold on. Then you hear the voice again. You may proceed. Then the golem returns to its sentinel position and is silent. I mean, part of me kind of wants to fight it, although it's probably pretty tough, because since there was specific mention of those gem eyes, I'm assuming that it would have dropped those, but, you know, it's a guardian placed here by our people, most likely, so that probably wouldn't have been a good idea. Okay. More goblins. So maybe this is the Goblin Fortress? I suppose some just managed to sneak by and were then trapped in between here and... I don't know, was there a locked gate or something that I opened from inside the Portal Fortress? Don't even remember. Also, Gomi getting completely sidetracked and, you know, going in a completely different direction than what I had been planning. But it's okay. I say. Oh, so close. Good effort, though. Ah. Really? Come on. How hard can it be to hit a goblin? Pretty hard, apparently. A rope? You know what? Let it... made... I don't know. Taste well. Okay. Plain jugs, sheet of papyrus. No more need for those. This just keeps going. Oh, okay, now we're officially in the Goblin Warrens. And I've lost all ability to speak apparently, and I've also lost track of where I am in relation to anything. Like right, the portal is one map north and west of here, right? I think. Yeah. So I kind of know where we are. Actually, we can just look at the map, can't we? Yeah, okay, it just tells us. So this is where the portal is. Yeah, we went over in here. So we're actually underneath this area by the river. Interesting. So we had not found the Goblin Fortress. No, I guess we knew that. Yeah, I suspected that the slime that we're supposed to hunt is in that one cave that's around here somewhere. With those previously inaccessible secret corridors. Can we shoot you from there? Oh, good shot. I mean, it's just a rat, but still. Yeah, let's actually not go into the Goblin Fortress for now. Bad enough that I got... ooh, what? Stay out danger. Bad enough that we got lured into this place. Wait, this does look kind of dangerous. What is up with this? Nothing? What is the point? Okay, the map displays... Oh, there's a button there. Oh, okay. And a button there, but only that one was actually doing anything. Yeah, so once again the map revealed that there is actually something past here. What the hell? I mean... Are we going to be able to dispel these? Yes. A white. Not a black white, just a normal, I don't know, standard colored white, whatever that is. Maybe a white white. Break its armor, even though it's not super tough. Okay, hits kind of hard and stuns, or slows actually. That was a miss. I mean, it doesn't. Again, it doesn't have a ton of hit points, but acid is probably still a good idea. It's covered with acid. You're gonna. It's. I so wish I had more hotkeys available. I mean, honestly, I probably should put my put some at least one offensive spell on one of these hotkeys, because I'm not using these buffs all that often. Maybe I should have healed her. She's missed her turn. Yep. She's hit. Okay. Not particularly good damage, despite. Okay, good. It's dead. Despite the armor break. Okay, that was not so bad. I hope it was worth the piercing crystal. Fine robe. Okay, I mean that's valuable if nothing else. Boots, nothing special. A gold ring, a null wand, stun and damage. Okay, I think that's the first. Oh, and more nimble sandals. Yeah, you have those. Dexterity. I mean, dexterity should help with range attacks, right? You can have this. She has the daze wand. Would we ever be in a situation where we need him to do some extra crowd control rather than anything else? I mean, maybe. You never know until you're in that situation, so... But she gets her turn before him, so if we give that to her, she can technically hand it over in combat, I think. That should work. At the cost of a few action points, perhaps. Okay. And just to make sure, dexterity, missile weapons. Okay. Oh, actually, hit chance with both melee and missile, but yeah. Right. Okay, so we did get something out of this. That was inside here, right? And there was nothing else on the floor, just making extra sure. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know if it was worth the piercing crystal. Probably, though. Probably. You know what? There are light sources here. Actually, even the ones that we already have, so... You can just stack them on top and just activate one. Probably a little bit late because we're about to be done exploring this place, most likely. That's typically how those things go. Okay, and this is how and where we could have entered the rear Portal Fortress entrance. Oh, another shot spirit. Well, well, well. Already dealt with one of your kind. There are tons of digging spots here. Interesting. Huh? Oh, we're not in combat yet. Huh? Interesting. But fine by me. Maybe we'll just finish it off before it does anything. Well, it tried doing something. Oh? Oh, he's now acting before her because of that extra dexterity. Interesting. And also, these are normal shades, and the portal shade we fought before did certainly not split into multiple shades like this. Okay, experiment. Are those undead immune to cold damage? They are. Or not immune, but incredibly resistant. Okay, kind of what I expected. Unfortunate. Technically we have a Scroll of Lightning that we could use to attack all of these, but then again, okay, you know what? Let's replace that with... I mean, I find myself casting Repel Spirit more often. I guess I could be casting Smite, but it is even more expensive. Let's use that. On one of these. Ah, almost a one-shot. You know what? Fireball. Don't be so stingy. Okay, good. Only 2 of them left. They keep... What's that effect even? Cursing. I think Curse has reduced hit chance. Okay. Oh, I could have used... Oh. Didn't think I was out of fatigue again. Okay. Fireball, please. Okay, that was doable. Well, piercing crystal. Oh, really? Well, that's a welcome find and unexpected. A ton of crystals too. Not enough nature lore. Oh. Okay, beautiful crystal. Another beautiful crystal. Lovely crystal. Beautiful. Okay, I mean lots of money if nothing else. Plus the piercing crystal, of course. So really good stuff. Another lovely crystal, and only one digging spot that we can't quite dig up. That being said, you want so many things. Melee weapons is at 6. It's not terrible, but she wants more strength. She wants more endurance too, because it's kind of silly that our tank doesn't have more health than this, right? I mean, she has 60 now, but I think as soon as Xaos catches up, he has more, just because he's a Slith, I guess. Just naturally more healthy. But yeah, anyway, I mean, obviously having more of an actual hit point buffer would be nice as well. I could, you know, increase nature lore by 1 for 1 point. It will still leave her with 9 points to spend next level up. I'm probably going to increase strength again just to have a bit more wiggle room for armor upgrades. Yeah, that seems reasonable. I mean, I guess I'm just going to upgrade everyone's nature lore up to the point, well, up to level 2, I suppose, at least. Right. Which he already has 3. She has 2. Okay, maybe we're already there, actually. Oh, no, you're not. And you have 1 point. Let's see, next level up. You would be at 6 points, which would allow you to get what exactly? Wouldn't allow you to upgrade priest spells or intelligence. So I guess it doesn't really matter if I spend 1 point here. Now that's 2 points more, and that is enough for a wisdom crystal. Ooh, hello there. Right, new knowledge. I guess I'll give that to him, who's, you know... Oh, that's skill points. Well, I guess that still makes up for the fact that he's probably going to end up a level or two lower than everyone else by the end of the game. For that heavy 20% XP penalty. Okay, I mean... That means now he has 2 points. I could increase nature lore again. Or save them. Because actually, actually now he's going to have enough for another priest spell increase, for what it's worth. Or something else. Yeah, okay. I was expecting just straight up experience. But I guess... that's not how those crystals work in this game. Might have been the same in Avernum 4 actually, and I just forgot. Okay, anyway. This leads back over this way, but doesn't actually connect. Okay. Marston Dock Road. Okay. The floor in this cave is covered with tiny scratches and rat droppings. There are lots of gnawed bones. Some of them are pretty large. Oh, are we actually entering the Rat Lord's domain? There's something large and furry lurking in the shadows to the west, watching you. It doesn't appear to want to attack. As long as you keep your distance, you may be able to slip by. Okay, we don't actually see that, though. You know what? Hold on. Let me just enter this map and confirm. Yeah, wait. I guess it's not technically near the river. Well, I mean, it's near-ish, but it's in this narrow, or underneath this narrow corridor here. Okay. So we have 2 areas to go to from here. Presumably the Rat Lord's domain, as well as the Goblin Lair to the south. Both of which places probably have other entrances from the surface somewhere. Or so I would guess. Okay, yeah, so we did open this from the inside. The goblins would not have been able to enter from that side. So they were kind of trapped between a rock and a hard place. Quite literally. A rock golem in a hard place. Okay, anything... We didn't do anything else for you. Any more shades to kill? No. I mean, we did kill a shade, but I guess you wouldn't really be interested in that one in particular. Okay, we're still supposed to enter the portal, right? Didn't think that I actually clicked on it, but apparently I did. Okay, here we are. Took a little longer than expected. That was a quest, right? Yes, I have learned how to use the pylons. The general nods. Good. As you travel, look for pylons to activate. When you learn more of the underworld, use the pylons to travel back and report to Sergeant Sienna. Now that you are prepared, your journey can begin. What do I need to know? What do I need to do now? You're going to enter the northern frontier. You will visit settlements, learn what you can. Right, that's actually what he said before. Wait, is it though? To enter the frontier, you will need a boat. There are boats for you at the Harston Docks, northeast of that miserable town. Go there. I will send word that you can have a boat. Good. But what do I do once I have the boat? Well, just explore. The general sighs. This is why I wanted experienced agents for this job. You need to travel, explore, question, find out where Dorikas is. Go as far as you can. If the Evernites block you, find a way past them. I think Dorikas is in the northern frontier, but he has a huge head start. He is far ahead of you. What do I do if the Evernites block my way? Get past them. Don't anger them. Don't engage in any massacres. If you do, it will make our position in this land far more difficult. But use diplomacy, bribery, do favors for them. Whatever it takes to clear the path of the Empire as far as you can into the wildlands. Right. Okay. Quest received. The Northern Frontier. Very vague. Well, that's a lot of quests. When you have information, well, I guess we'll just have to check in occasionally to confirm what of what we learned actually counts as information in this context. And we have no access to this still. What's this called again? Can I please just take a step? No, I don't want to click on him. I want to click on... Can I? Is it possible? Okay. Inner chambers. Top security. Right. Well, maybe once we actually have some successes to show, the general will be more favorable and will actually grant us access to that place. I would like to trade, but busy. Anything you want done? No. I thought we were supposed to get supplies from him. I guess not for free, though. Yeah, well, let's sell stuff while we're here. I said sell stuff. God, this is honestly probably the worst. The worst part about this old interface is having to sell things this way. I mean, it's really not that bad, but it is annoying. Having to click on these tiny little icons. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Jesus. Okay. Well, we have some money, but still not an amazing amount, considering spell upgrades are pretty expensive. I don't know if there are any skill trainers in this game, but if nothing else... Oh, potentially. I did not notice you before. Whoops. But yeah, if nothing else, spell upgrades, spell training is gonna be a major, if not the major, money sink in this game. So, who are you? There is a small patrol watching the road north from Black Chasm Outpost. They seem pretty alert and nervous. Probably sensible so, since the ugly affair with Captain Newsom. One of them walks up to you. Well, he didn't before. I'm Private Tenchley. I've heard all about you. How you get to walk around and actually deal with the Evernights. I don't envy you. Well, thanks. What are you watching out for? Anything that would interfere with building the outpost. Brigands and animals mostly. Are there many brigands? Not too many anymore, which is good, because we aren't supposed to kill them if we can help it. Killing Evernights, even ones who have it coming, causes lots of trouble. We just watch for anyone who gets too close and tries to steal food or tools. Give them a good beating and send them on their way. What sort of wildlife is there around here? The usual, stray lizards, rats. I've been seeing lots of bats to the west, the big kind. Fortunately, you can avoid trouble with them if you keep your head. What do you mean? If you learn enough about the ways of the caves, you can read those creatures pretty well. Keep them calm, even tame them sometimes. At least, that's what I've heard. I don't really want to learn too much about Avernum. If you improve your natural lore skills, some animals are less likely to attack you. In some special circumstances, you can even get creatures to fight for you. Well, okay, we've seen both examples, of course. Anything I should know about the road? Not really. It's been pretty quiet lately, I'm happy to say. Dirty Dan is gone now. Is he? Good. That was one humiliation we just don't need. Right. Okay. Nothing really new there, but that was to be expected. Let's see, where was that pylon? All the way up here. Can we walk there? No. Kind of annoying that the auto pathing isn't even, good enough. Hello. Isn't even good enough to allow you to move anywhere within one single map. It's okay though. Just a minor inconvenience. Now we're finally back here. Wow, that was 53 minutes. Well, okay, we can at least go ahead and find where that ziggurat structure was. Where was that? Over here? I don't know. Is this not the correct set of caves? We'll see. Well, not this way. That leads into the brewery cellar. Ah, yes, okay. Aha. Okay, so you were just, I don't know, not home last time we checked. No, actually, there was a message about a dark presence or something that was watching us, I think, something like that. So it was just choosing not to confront us, or be confronted by us. Ah, Bakuba the Arania. At first you think that it's just another spider standing atop this platform. Then it turns, and you get a good look at it. Its eyes glow, and its pedipalps end in pincers. The better to write... the better to write, use tools, and weave spells. Okay. This is an Arania, a race of magical arachnids. They are vile creatures, merciless hunters of humanoids. This specimen seems as friendly as most of the breed. It looks at you and begins to speak. Or something like that. Die, fiend! Wait, can you speak my language? Why would we assume that? It rears back, surprised. It appears that its answer is no. You get on with the inevitable combat. It makes a long, shrill sound. You suspect that it's clearly audible to all the spiders in the nearby caves, which we have already killed. I hope. that clearing them out beforehand gives us an advantage here. Of course, the game might just be spawning more. So, well, either way. Oh, we're still on in combat? Now we are. Okay. Well, I could have prepared with some spells, I guess, if I had been smart. In fact, there's something I wanted to check, but I didn't. You're... okay, 240. Not very healthy. Okay, you summon whites, though. That's kind of scary. Or ghouls, rather. Yeah, I mean... this fight definitely warrants using some buffs. In fact... I could haste him, her, sorry. Or just actually start with acid. I think that's gonna end up dealing more damage in the long run. Don't miss, 71% hit chance. Probably, yeah, I really should. I want to invest in more weapon skill and, you know, things that help with hit chance. Especially since as our armor goes heavier, our hit chance goes down as well. But what can you do? Okay, that was a decent hit. Oh, the Arania hasted itself. I could cast protection. Yeah, what I should have done is cast Enduring Shield. At the very least on Rosluka. It is expensive, but I guess casting it only on the tank is pretty affordable. What I was trying to do, though, or was gonna try and do, if I had remembered, was cast it on all of us and then step through that healing boundary outside the outpost, or enter an inn or something, and see if that would restore our mana without removing the buff. I'm guessing that it will probably reset everything, but if not, that would be nice to have. Anyway, too late for that now. Sure, you know, let's cast some protection. And should we deal with this guy? It's pretty healthy. But it might, well, what, slow or stun or do something like that. Yeah, that's more than half its health. Pretty okay. Ah, so close. Okay, good. At least we didn't miss. And it summoned 2 more creatures. Wonderful. Okay, you know what? Change of plans. We will just go ahead and defeat this thing as quickly as possible. Why don't you smite it? 30 damage. Very good. Another fireball. 41 damage. 12 damage from acid. You're still too fatigued to do anything useful. Well, other than just attack, I guess. More rats. Okay, the ghoul missed. And... oh, wait. Fierce rat. Those are pretty tough. Oh, fireball to seal the deal? Good. Okay. The Arania is dead. You get leverage by putting your boot on its head and yank the spinneret out of its jaws. Ugh. Disgusting. Right. Take care of the ghoul. Even though the rats might be able to poison or do something like that. They don't deal a ton of damage, though. That one did. You know what? You know what? Okay, not quite as effective, especially since I once again forgot that the undead wouldn't take damage from it. That's okay, though. Ouch. Ouch. Wow. Fierce. Okay, we done now? Apparently. And you dropped something for us, a Blessed Bauble. Okay, just 2 armor. Is that what you have? No. Gymnastics. Oh, you have 1. And gymnastics is extra dodge chance and basically dexterity in terms of, or just initiative bonus. I mean, do we typically want you to act first? I think it might be beneficial to have him act before her sometimes. I'm not sure if that's actually gonna be the case now, but we'll try. Right. Yeah. Okay, that's one of the things done that I wanted to do. And is this the way toward the crypt? It is. We have reached the 1 hour mark. I guess if nothing else I can just... Oh, hi there. I actually finally see one of those wandering undead for the first time. Also, you took quite a bit of damage. Let's heal you. Save the game. Yeah, and I guess we'll deal with these guys next time. At least now we're standing here ready to finally take on this area and see what this is all about. Definitely no way that we're gonna get distracted at this point, you know, before we're able to deal with this. Yeah, so we'll do that next time. Made quite a bit of progress, both in terms of, you know, getting exploration done and advancing the main story and, you know, getting actually started with our main mission for this game. So I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, for the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.